evening, depending on where you at. Hey, hey. So y'all want to hear something crazy? My glasses ain't here. I'm making me some coffee too, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hey, everybody. I love y'all. So, did I do this? I did. Okay. So, yesterday, right, when I was taking my bath, God told me to put a little Epsom salt in the water, right? And I was like, I don't feel like it. I'll do it, the next time I take a bath or whatever, which is, several um, times a day, right? I'm like, I take 2, 3 baths a day, so I'll just put it in the next one, right? But then yesterday when I went to fill up my water container, because y'all know we got our pure wells, God told me to sprinkle a little salt in the water and pray over the water. And I'm like, what? So I set the salt there, but I didn't put none in. You hear me? I set the salt right next to the pure well, right? Well, I get up this morning and the area where I'm at, they on a boil water thing. And they always tell you afterwards. So it probably happened yesterday sometime because one of my friends used to walk for the water. Do you hear me? I said, okay, I got my butt right up and put some salt in there, prayed over that water. And when I took my bath today, you can better believe there was some Epsom salt in there. I said, God, you know what you're doing because the salt can kill. You ain't got to put a lot, but the acidity of the water will kill bacteria if some got in there. You hear me? So sometimes it be we be like, oh, I'm tripping. No, you not. He be telling you before it happened. Y'all know what else happened last night? I got as much as I don't want to turn my ringer back on and my notifications, I have to because I missed my daughter's call at 3:30 this morning. My grandbaby had to be rushed to the hospital because she was throwing up after a head injury. What I tell y'all about my dream yesterday, I literally sat straight up and I was like, okay, God, I'm up. And it was in reference to my grandbaby. She had been hurt. And then 2 hours later, the daycare calls my daughter and tells her she fell, she's bleeding at the nose, you need to take her. She takes her to the doctor, then she takes her home. And my daughter works in the medical field, so she like, you can't tell me what they start throwing up after a concussion, right? Oh, okay. Run my baby. You see what I'm saying? So when we get those feelings, I mean, I'm guessing, but I told my daughter if anything else happens, she was like, my mom will take her to the children's hospital. I said, you already know what to do. But do you see how crazy that is? We don't never know what our dreams mean. You see what I'm saying? But certain times when I dream, I know it's about the person. I don't dream about her. And for me to say something is wrong, I mean, I sat straight up like a zombie out of a casket. Do you hear me? That's how I set up. And literally, again, she had to be taken to the hospital. So pray. When God gives you those dreams, when you have those feelings and those visions, you have to record it. That also, you can tell somebody else, you're not crazy. No, pay attention to those feelings. You have a dream. Some dreams is just a dream, but you need to write them down so you can understand. That also helps you know how God talks to you. He might give you a word. He might make you pay attention to something. You see what I'm saying? People like, I don't feel like God talks to me. No, you just haven't found the avenue that he talks to you through. You think it's going to be through the pastor always. It ain't. You think it's going to be through this situation. It's not. God can talk to you through a newspaper. He can talk to you however he wants to. You hear me? But you got to be listening. You can't say, oh, I can only hear from this one space. Because you're going to miss a whole bunch of your cues, a whole bunch of your breadcrumbs. You're not going to. I done been watching a show. I was watching The Sandman the other day, right? And God was telling me to read in Corinthians in my mind. So I stopped watching the show, went to Corinthians, read First Corinthians, I think First Corinthians chapter 1 and like chapter 2 or whatever, right? Turn the show back on, right? And then why did he say something about Corinthian something on a necklace, and then they was talking, he made a Corinthian. I'm talking about in the next 5. I said, oh, okay. Stop me in the show, okay? To go read First Corinthians chapter 1, whatever, and then I get back to the show, I read it. Okay, Dad, get back to the show. They talking about Corinthians something in the necklace and something else. I said, see, even, that's how I know he can talk to you even in the show. He knows everything, and he can use whatever he wants to get to you. Any message, he can let somebody text you the wrong thing, and it is the answer to the question that you just asked. It didn't happen to me. He don't gotta use because they say no. He can use a billboard. He can use a random stranger. We see in the Bible, we do it all the time. The person will come across a person. They thinking it's just the person sitting on a rock on the bus stop. Whole time it's an angel, or God done told that person, sit here, read this morning, and go sit here and don't move. Well, ain't nobody coming. They'll be here. Just sit there, because you need to tell them something. This is why we can't be so busy in our lives that we're not paying attention, because we have markers that we're supposed to hit. It's just like the coins in Sonic, I'm telling you. The gold rings. It's just like that. As you are walking with God, hey sis, as you are walking with God, there are coins you need to pick up, little rings, and it is your experiences with people. I'm telling you, you're supposed to learn and grow, not just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, because then you waste God's breath. He gave it to you for you to be productive, for you to produce, for you to glorify him, and all of these different things. And we use his breath for everything but that. Moving on. Also, I misspoke the other day when I was talking about Ruby Bridges. Her and my mother are 3 years apart. I don't know why I thought, because I looked her up and I felt like her and my mom was born in the same year. Now, somebody could have reposted the birthday wrong or whatever, but her and my mom are 3 years apart. They're not the same age, but they are in the same 5-year gap. So I want to say that, because I went and looked. I don't know, like, actually somebody's thing came up across my thing and they said that was her birthday, and I'm like, wait a minute, I just talked about her. So they are 3 years apart. Excuse me, I misspoke, y'all. I know I don't have no problem saying when I was wrong. So there's that. Now, we gonna read today before we talk about any current events, because I'm tired of talking about current events right about now. I don't want to. So we gonna go to the word today. Y'all okay with it? Is you? Hopefully, because I don't want to talk about what's happening. We'll get to it. It's inevitable. But we gonna do something else today. Okay, good. Hey, Pumpkin. Y'all, we going on 4 years. How y'all feel about that? If the Lord allows us to be wherever we at on social media come February of next year, we'll be 4 years of almost every day seeking God. Even on the days that I didn't come on here, y'all read something, y'all did something, you learned something. You should feel proud of that. You should. You hear me? You said it's been fun and useful. That make me happy, can you? You hear me? Hey, everybody. Everybody that I miss. You know. You said been here since 22. Come on. She here to 22. Listen. We have all grown, and I was just thanking God for y'all today when I was in prayer. I was like, God, it don't feel like it. It don't. Well, I ain't gonna say that. It feel like it to me. Mm-mm. I was gonna say, yeah, you're right, but I can't say that. It's been a challenging 3.5 years for me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna hold you up. Yeah, I mean, it did go fast, but yeah, it has definitely felt like 3.5 years for me. Yes. Whew. It went fast, but you said it didn't went by quick, but it feels like yesterday. Listen, some days was real crazy. You've been outside since 2022, haven't we? Haven't we? And it's been an amazing ride. I couldn't have thought like of a better way. I could not have thought of a better way to spend my last 3.5 years. I'm not joking. You hear me? Because every day was full. Every day was new. Every day was interesting. Thank you. Every day was interesting. Every day has been good. Even when we learned the ugly stuff about ourselves, like it made our life better. Not only ours, but the people around us too. You know what I mean? Like we learned so many different things, right, Carlette? And not just for me, like as a group, we have been teachers, and I'm very grateful for that. You know, we've learned something from pretty much everybody. If you've ever commented in class, you taught somebody something. So that's a blessing. Cause some people go through their life and they don't learn very much at all, and it's a choice. Who understands that being um ignorant to things is a choice now? Because God will send you, if you ask a question, He will send the answer. So, do you understand why He's even going to have a punishment for the people that chose to remain ignorant? Because it ain't like He don't send you, because He wants everybody to do well. Thank you, Mr. Zion. You understand? It's a choice. Willfully ignorant. Come on. Come on. Some people don't want to know because they feel like that absolves them of punishment, but it doesn't. There'll just be a specific punishment for you not wanting to know. Because if you don't know, then you can't sow seeds into other people's lives. So when you refuse to learn, you stop progress. Even though God is going to send somebody else, but there were specific people that were your charge that you were supposed to not shove the word down their throat, but you were supposed to live it in front of them so that they come and ask you. I'm going to go get my pillow for my back because I'm getting old. Excuse me. Oh, and I got to make my coffee. I was just going to let me sit here and talk and let my stuff get cold. My morning, Joe. Good morning. Can y'all please keep my friend, co-worker Cheryl in prayer? She had a tumor that God healed her from before, and they came back, and now she has them all over her lungs. Yes, ma'am. 3 months, and I have learned so much. That makes me excited. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What's crazy is I was praying early. I prayed like I haven't prayed in a long time today. So hopefully she was included in that prayer. It's a lot going on. Good morning. Are you busy? Okay, I gotta ask you a question. And I'm gonna put you on speaker, okay? Yeah. Okay. This morning